Hello and welcome to Geopolitics with Say. Today, I'm going to tell you a story. It's a story that has been heard in the skies of Indian Air Force. It's about the plane that was once called as the backbone of Indian Air Force and later became known as the Flying Coffin. This is the story of MiG-21. It is not just a plane, it's a story of courage and sadness. How did this jet, which for decades was the guardian of India's sky, became a tragic part of its own story? From its defeat by Wing Commander Numan Ali Khan in 2019 to more than 400 crashes and the loss of hundreds of lives. What did this plane give and what did it take from India? Was it real a fighter or was it just a machine that crashed a lot? To find out the truth about MiG-21, please stay with me till end. If we look back at history, a big part of air wars in South Asia is about a plane that for many years claimed to protect India's sky. This was the MiG-21. The name has become a sad and difficult part of the history of Indian Air Force. This plane, which was a great design from the Soviet Union, first joined the IAF in 1963. It quickly became the main plane of the Air Force. Over the time, India got more than 700 different versions of it, including the first model like Type 77 and then the Type 96, the better BIS and the finally modern Bison. Each new version showed that IAF was determined to get as much as possible from an old and not so good design. No matter the cost, this plane was not just a war machine, it became a big problem for India's defense plan. Even though it was fast and easy to fly, it got a bad reputation as dangerous flying coffin. During its long time in the service, it was used in many wars, but it also had a long and terrible list of accidents. This made people always question its claim of being good for many things. The history of MiG-21 is sadly connected to many crashes, which is why it got the sad name of Flying Coffin in the Indian news. This name is not just an accusation, it is true because of the number of accidents. In the last 20 years, there have been many crashes because of repeated problems with the plane, the limits of its old design, and the pilot's mistakes as well. Even after being upgraded to the best version, the Bison, its luck did not change. Some estimates says that since 1963, India has lost more than 400 MiG-21 jets, including all its different versions and trainer planes. These terrible accidents also killed more than 100 pilots and over 50 civilian people. In May 2023, an Indian Air Force MiG-21 fighter jet crashed near Suratgarh in Rajasthan during a normal trading flight and 3 innocent people died. Also in July 2022, a MiG-21 Type 69 trainer plane crashed and 2 good pilots, Wing Commander M. Rana and Flight Lieutenant Advitya Bal died. These crashes show a hard and true fact. Over time, old structure, even if they are improved, they cannot handle the complex problem of modern air warfare. The MiG-21, even with all its upgrades, is far behind today's 4th generation, 5th generation planes like Rafale, JF-17 Thunder, J-10C and F-16 in terms of electronics, range and other important parts. This made it a danger to fly and fight. It was a war horse that kept pushing its pilot to their death. Its continued use showed the weakness and the problem of Indian Air Force. The MiG-21, which was once thought to be the most important part of Indian Air Force, is now at the end of its long and bloody journey. Its retirement shows that Indian Air Force is moving to a new kind of a plane that is better and safer for the challenges of modern air warfare. Its weakness became very clear on the February 27, 2019, after the Balakot incident. At that time, this old plane once again was a part of a modern air battle. On that day, An Indian Air Force MiG-21 Bison, which was being flown by Wing Commander Abhinandan Vardhaman, went into Pakistan airspace to fight Pakistani planes. During the strong and organized response from Pakistani Air Force, Wing Commander Naman Ali Khan successfully targeted and shot down MiG-21 Bison with his F-16 plane. This event was a big story around the world, and it clearly proved that an old plane, no matter how much it has been improved, can be easily defeated by a more modern and technologically advanced plane in a modern fight. This was another failure for MiG-21. It showed its basic flaws and proved that it was only being used as a temporary solution. The MiG-21, which was once thought to be the greatest asset of Indian Air Force, is now at the end of its long and bloody journey. Its retirement is a symbol of the Indian Air Force moving to a new generation of planes that are better and safer for modern air warfare. On September 19, 2025, at a formal ceremony at the Chandigarh Air Base, the Indian Air Force will officially retire its remaining MiG-21 fleet. This will be end of a sad time for the plane after 60 years of service in Indian Air Force. The story of this flying coffin will always be a lesson and a painful chapter in the history of Indian Air Force. It was a plane that had a difficult role in India's defense for many generations and left behind a terrible legacy of dead pilots and civilian people. This retirement is not just about taking a plane out of a service, it is a promise to get rid of old and dangerous technology and to build a strong and safer Air Force for the future. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe for the upcoming videos. Thank you.